that worked very hard, and wonderful actors who put in a lot. And because I used to be starving, so I used to be very chirchira, as they say, right? So there's a word for it that has been invented called hangry. So I think I think they bore a lot of that brunt. But yeah, I think somewhere I do believe that I was chosen for it, and all I kept doing at every stage, at every new stage, was that I have to give it my best, because I owe it to Veer Savarkar, to his spirit, to his legacy, and to his untold story, that I tell it well so that it reaches people and people absorb it and feel what he went through, and all the sacrifices that he made, which have been brushed under the carpet.
Hi, Randeep. Hi, Sameer here from Movie Talkie. Sir, trailer के आखिर में एक scene है when you speak about Congress leaders not getting the Kala Pani penalty. So will we see this Savarkar versus Congress debates more in the film, and it might spark some controversy.
It is about the armed revolution. The movie is about the armed revolution, and Congress most of the time, except for Lokmanya Tilak, was a pacifist organization, and that is true. No Congress person was ever sentenced to Kala Pani. Why would that be? I think it's a question that I'm asking the audience, and I think it's a question for you as well. You should do some reading up and see what it is. It is not Savarkar ji versus anybody else. It is his story, and of course, the larger story is the story of the armed revolution, in which he was a very big influencer. He was an ideologue. He converted the 1857 mutiny, which even I was taught in school as 1857 Sepoy mutiny, into the first war of Indian independence. And that turn of point of view gave a lot of inspiration to all the freedom fighters that came after him, and mostly that took up arms to destroy the British out of India rather than begging them to leave.
My question is, first question is not my baby, this is our baby, everybody's, whoever, like even yours, because अरबों में से आप यहाँ बैठे हैं और आप लोगों के जरिए ये सिनेमा वहाँ पहुँचेगी. तो पहले तो थैंक यू. देखिए, डिफ़िकल्टीज हर चीज़ में होती है, हर जगह पर होती है, हर घर में होती है. तो ये तो सिनेमा है और ये हमारा काम है. और हर फिल्म, ऐसी फिल्मों को बनाना, क्योंकि रोमांटिक या सीक्वल्स बनाना बहुत आसान होता है, क्योंकि वो मेरे हिसाब से वो फिल्में कम, प्रोजेक्ट्स ज़्यादा होते हैं. और जैसे कि रणदीप ने कहा कि उनको कई फिल्मों में कम पैसे मिलते हैं, लेकिन रोल इतना अच्छा होता है कि वो करते हैं ताकि आगे के जनरेशन अभी वो नहीं देख रहे, वो आगे देख रहे हैं कि उनको याद किया है. उसी तरीके से जब मैं भी किसी सब्जेक्ट के बारे में सोचता हूँ, तो वो बहुत ही डिफ़िकल्ट टाइम होता है एक्चुअली वो सब्जेक्ट सिलेक्ट करना, क्योंकि बाहर से इतने लोग सब्जेक्ट्स लेकर आते हैं और उनका वो सब्जेक्ट नहीं सपना बन जाता है. और उसी तरीके से ये जो फिल्में मैं इतने सालों से बनाता आया हूँ, चाहे वो सरबजीत हो, अलीगढ़ हो, भूमि हो, मैरी कॉम हो, झुंड हो, अटल हो, सावरकर अब, तो मैं ये कह सकता हूँ कि मुझे ऐसा लगता था कि बाजीराव वॉज माई टफेस्ट फिल्म टू सेट अप एंड शूट एंड रिलीज, बट आई वुड से सावरकर इज द टफेस्ट फिल्म to convince people to do the film. क्योंकि 3 साल तक मुझे कोई फंड
to the other, and people discover things as they go on. And also from the commercial angle of it, I made sure that it was a very user-friendly film. It was not a preaching on Veer Savarkar's life. Rather, it was a discovery of his life as we go along, as he discovers it. In the case of Oppenheimer, they have one case that's going on with him and they keep cutting back to his life. I have gone the hard way. I've told a linear story from 1897 to 1950, keeping in mind the reality, the dates and everything, but making it, writing it and making it in a way which is dramatic, engaging and enthralling. It's at times this moves like a thriller.
Hi Randeep, Jai here from Bollywood.
Hi.
अभी आपने बोला कि बॉक्स ऑफिस प्रोड्यूसर का रोल आपने डिस्प्लेटेड रहा है. I'd like to know कि बॉक्स ऑफिस नंबर्स आपके लिए अफेक्ट करता है या it worries you?
everybody is bothered about box office numbers, man. Of course, box office numbers for me are a clear indication that my work has reached out to that many people. Oftentimes, the work that one does reaches out to people through OTT and satellite, but box office number gives you a guarantee that that many people saw it collectively in a hall, how movies are supposed to be seen. So it is very important. Every artist wants their work to reach out to as many people as possible.
Hi. Hello.
नहीं पहले भारती जी
ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन टेल मी अबाउट द ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन
माइक लीजिए आपकी आवाज़ पूरी
talk to me about the transformation, physical transformation for the character, because it is very tough. I know the whole story, but can you
You know everything, Bharti. आपसे कुछ नहीं छुपा है. तो physical see, I do that in every role. It is more pronounced in movies like Sarabjit and Do Lafzon Ki Kahani, because that's an extreme physical transformation. But even in a series like Inspector Vinash or Cat, for that example, I did go. But transformation for me is more of a thought process, and how does that particular character sees the world. And physical transformation is probably the most basic part of it. I believe that you've got to look the character for making people believe it.
but tough, also tough.
It is tough. It is tough. My mother often leaves the home and goes back to Haryana. I can't watch you, not eat anything. In this case, I lost about 32 kilos, so it was more than Sarabjit. But I felt that if a person is locked up in Kalapani for so long with meager food and very bad conditions, there was an extreme weight loss. And Savarkar ji had jaundice many times while he was there, and he was skeletal. And in fact, in the end, they finally let him out through Mr. Gandhi's intervention.
Your health condition also.
My health condition has suffered a lot, but I've got my sister Anjali Hooda, who's been very careful with my transformations, and she has warned me now not to do it again, but I probably will.
Randeep, hi, Randeep, here pe, everyone.
Yes.
Hi, this is Sandip Singh here. First of all, congratulations, buddy.
Hi, bro, क्या हाल है?
बस बढ़िया, तो ठीक हो?
What is राज चल रहा है?
Okay, so my question to you is कि see, आज के दौर में since we have the best of VFX, we can do anything. मतलब हम आज बली नकली मूंछें लगा के 30 दिन के अंदर शूट करके हम कर लेते हैं. But हाँ, but there are projects of yours when you have gone a severe physical transformation. मतलब be Sarabjit, that was Saragari भी, that was also you dedicated years to that project, and now Savarkar. How do you look upon to the fact, when a film has been approached, मतलब आपको film आती है, आप उसको as an art आप उसको पूरा follow करते हैं, and you give years to that. You're not into that कि हाँ चलो VFX हम कर लेते हैं, क्या पता चल जाएगा. What are your thought process? Because कहीं ना कहीं मुझे ऐसा लगता है that you don't want to cheat your audience, your fans.
I think I don't want to cheat myself, mostly, because getting those, I say no to every project when it comes to me verbatim, like I don't want to do it, because I can already see how many months and years it's going to go into it. So I'm very reluctant, but once I've chosen it, then it is for me to experience as a human being, putting myself in another human being's shoes, and that cannot happen overnight. I do end up making less money than others, but I hope my work lasts longer, and I could be an example of some kind for people to come. And to love your work is to really love God, I think that's what it is. That's what I do, and I'm proud of it, though my parents are always worried about it. But I hope they'll see the bigger picture.